Good start from her, straight into the middle of the target. Jyothi Vennam has Jyothi Teja in the box for her, and she also goes straight into the middle.
There is only one medal on the line here. It's either win or lose.
Yeah, big match this one. Arguably the toughest. We start, you come off the back of a loss in the semi-finals. But as Marita Pass definitively said, win and you're on the podium, lose and you're not. One drop point from Gibson gives her a 29 in the first end. That's another hold. Worth the wait for a 30. So slight edge to Vennam from India. She leads by 30 points to 29. Early stages, Miri, but we've seen 1 point can make a massive difference.
Yeah, especially in this stage. I mean, I wouldn't want to imagine getting fourth place. That must be really hard on you. But I think this is a bronze medal worthy match. Both archers really wanting it.
Yeah, definitely worthy of a bronze medal. The world number 2. Gibson from Great Britain taking on Vennam, the world number 3. And here is the comparison of the average arrow impact point. Very, very tight indeed. Is it me, or has the wind just died off a little bit here?
Seems like it a little. But I really need to see the targets. You can see some wind on the shooting line. I wonder what it is like at the targets.
Yeah, that is a good point. It can feel like one thing on the line. At 50 meters down the range where the targets are, it can be a completely different set of circumstances. Bronze medal up for grabs here. Gibson of Great Britain on target number 2, closest to us, will shoot first, and my wonder is over. That's what's going on the target 50 meters down the shooting range.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of wind on the shooting line, so it's a little bit easier to manage. Usually when there's only wind at the target, we aim off, meaning we aim against the wind and let the wind carry our arrow into the 10.
Good recovery from Ella Gibson, shooting a perfect second end. Still looking for a mistake, though, from Vennam. But it's not to come. That's a second perfect 30 from the Indian, and she maintains her 1 point lead. Well, it was a tricky final arrow in the semi-finals against Mariana Bernal for Ella Gibson, but she certainly looks like she's put that to bed.
Usually when we have a bad arrow, it's shot, you can't do anything about it anymore, so you just leave it wherever it is and just keep on going. And this seems exactly what Ella is doing here.
You say that so matter-of-factly as though it's an easy thing to do, but as a high-performance athlete, you're going to be disappointed with a bad shot, right?
Yeah, of course. I've had my instances where I shot a really bad arrow, lost the match, and straight on to another match. But it takes another level of mental strength to go in it and go in with a clear head.
And John Knott, my coach, will be assisting that process, maintaining a very calm exterior, although I'm sure he'll be just as nervous as both the athletes on the line.
Usually I hear that coaches are more nervous than the athletes themselves.
They have no control over the situation.
Exactly.
Well, very little control, let's say. Vennam leading by 1. We'll wait for Gibson to shoot first in end number 3.
Looking a little bit confused about that one, but not letting it distract her.
Both going low with the first arrows of the third end, but Vennam inside the 10 ring. Gibson making the adjustments required. Well, this is some shooting from Vennam. That's 8 10s from 8 arrows. Another 9 to finish the end for Gibson. And into the X ring. And 9 10s from 9, a perfect 90 out of 90 from Vennam, and she leads this bronze medal match by 3 points. Great shooting from Jyothi Vennam from India, but I think we'll get a look at the target in a second. Only a couple of arrows in or just close to the X ring. Everything else has been right around the edge.
I mean, in this stage, I think an X doesn't matter a lot. An X is still a 10 is still a 10, so it doesn't really matter if you're not that perfect.
Well, we see that final arrow going just inside the X ring to bring the average distance to the center, and those 3 arrows for Vennam to 2.8 centimeters. That is some exceptional shooting from her. And so far, she has not missed the middle of the target. Well, Mexico will be highly anticipating the women's final as Becerra on the left there and Mariana Bernal on the right prepare for the gold medal match coming up next. Matthias Grande in the background as well there, supporting his 2 teammates. He will be shooting a little bit later on today. But for now, our attention is on the bronze medal match. Gibson from Great Britain trailing by 3 as we go into end number 4. Well, you may notice the jacket there with Gibson. Half on, half off. I don't think I've seen that before.
Usually we keep it when it's like really, really cold and we want to keep one arm free, so we have a little bit more movement.
Still perfect from Jyothi Vennam, and we're getting a close look at the one arm off, one arm on. Fashion statement from Ella Gibson. Still staying perfect. And for those of you thinking, well, it's not, I said it was 19 degrees out there. It is 19 degrees out there. It's certainly not chilly. Both these athletes have been competing at the inaugural Archery Premier League in Delhi, which finished last Sunday. And it was 32 degrees on the day they left.
It's definitely a big change in temperature for both of them.
Well, one thing hasn't changed for Jyothi Vennam. She has maintained her perfect streak through this bronze medal match. 120 points out of 120 available, and she leads Ella Gibson of Great Britain by 4. Well, Vennam shooting the lights out here at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final. Her last 3 arrows all in a lovely group. And maintaining her professional approach, checking the arrows in between the ends. And she'll be determined to get on to the podium here at her third appearance at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final. She finished 6th in Hermosillo in 2023, 5th in Tlaxcala last year, and she is odds on to make it onto the podium here in Nanjing. Just a 5-centimeter gap between the arrows. A brilliant group from her, and the Indian looking strong for a place on the podium here at the season-ending finale. End number 5, Gibson trailing by 4. She's going to need to go perfect and hope for a big mistake from her opponent.
That seems to be just in.
Holding this nerve throughout a bronze medal playoff is quite phenomenal. Vennam still perfect as Gibson drops another point.
Jyothi really not giving any chance to Ella.
Oh, just taking a big deep breath there. Good finish, solid into the middle. One of the best shots of the match so far. But a 6 required for a place on the podium at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Final for Jyothi Vennam. She goes into the middle for a perfect 150. There's no beating that score, that is for sure, as Vennam gets her first ever Hyundai Archery World Cup Final podium place. It's bronze for the Indian.
Definitely a bronze-worthy score. We would expect this at a gold match too, but in the bronze final, it's perfect.